Hello and welcome to another video of Learn with Ram Basala. Yesterday I failed to upload the video, so I'm extremely sorry for that. Yesterday was a Christmas day and Sarat in our home, so I was busy doing all those things and I completely forgot about the video, right? So let's go on. Today we'll talk about gas mixture. So although the gases that exist most commonly in chemical and petroleum have been discussed separately in previous section, it is more usual that several gaseous pollutants appears together as gas mixtures. Furthermore, the in proportion of an ever-winding range of material into facilities also introduce the risks of additional gases being emitted into the industrial environment. Special consideration should be given to the application of the TLVs in assessing the health hazards that may be associated with exposure to mixtures of two or more substances. A brief discussion of basic consideration involved in developing TLVs for mixtures and methods for their development is presented in the section below. Threshold limit values for gas mixtures. TLVs refer to airborne concentrations of substances and represent conditions under which it is believed that nearly all workers may be repeatedly exposed day after day without adverse health effects. These limits are intended for use in the practice of industrial hygiene as guidelines or recommendations in the control of potential health hazards and for no other uses. Example, in the evaluation or control of community air pollution, NOCHANS is estimating the toxic potential of continuous uninterrupted exposure or other extended work periods as proof or disproof of an existing disease or physical conditions. So threshold limit values. So how to define this, right? A definition. These categories of threshold limit values are specified herein as follows. Threshold limit value time weight average, which is TWA. The TWA concentration for a normal 8-hour work day and a 40-hour work week to which nearly all workers may be repeatedly exposed day after day without adverse effects. So this is time weight. So per hour how it is valued. So this is this kind of definition. We can follow other definition like a threshold limit value short term exposure limit, which is STEL, the concentration of which worker can be exposed continuously for a short period of time without suffering from irritation, chronic or irreversible tissue damage, or narcosis of sufficient degree to increase the likelihood of accidental injuries, impair self-rescue, or materially reduce work efficiency, provided that the daily TLV/TWA is not exceeded. It is not a separate independent exposure limit, rather it is supplement to TWA limits where there are recognized acute effects from the substance whose toxic effects are primarily of a chronic nature. STELs are recommended only where toxic effects have been reported from high short-term exposure in either humans or animals. An STEL is defined as a 15-minute TWA exposure which should not be exceeded at any time during workday, even if the 8-hour TWA is within the TLV/TWA exposures above the TLV/TWA up to this STEL should not be longer than 15 minutes and should not occur more than 4 times per day. Okay, correct. So there should be at least 60 minutes between successful exposure in this range. Wow. Averaging period other than 15 minutes may be recommended when this warranted by observed biological effects. So this is have to be taken consideration by the factory owners and everything. Yeah. The threshold limit value ceiling, this is another definition. The consideration that should not be exceeded during a part of a working exposure. I think this is the main. Yeah, this limit ceiling value is more relatable. The conventional industrial hygiene practice. So ceiling value, in conventional industrial hygiene practice, if instantaneous monitoring is not feasible, then the TLVC can be accessed by sampling over 15-minute period, except for those substances that may cause immediate irritation when exposure are sought. So I'll draw a line here, this one, and from tomorrow we'll start from here. Okay, thank you for watching. See you another video. Bye bye, take care.